Alright guys, you want to know how to cook some good ass food on a cheap budget? Well, I'm about to show you. I'm going to give you little bits and pieces and show you kind of how I did it. So give me just 1 second and I'll flip the screen and show you what I've come with so far. Alright, so that is chicken that I cut up into bite-sized pieces before I started cooking it, and I sauteed it in a garlic, buttery, paprika, and a little bit of onion, salt. And then after it sauteed and the chicken was cooked, I added green and red pepper to it. And then once that green and red pepper kind of rendered down a little bit, then I added probably about a half a can of petite diced tomatoes, and I got the kind that said garlic and olive oil. So I poured the juice kind of around the chicken so it can kind of soak it up, and then I put the chunks of the tomatoes into it. And right now I'm letting it cook and render down the liquid and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty much ready to go, but the next step I'm going to show you is what's going to make it one of the tastiest meals you can have. It's not too much for a couple breasts of chicken and vegetables and a can of tomatoes that are petite or diced. Those are like $1. And then just with your spices that you have at home. Alright, so the next step is ready. I'll show you what I use that I'm about to add to this chicken. And usually it's about $2 at the store, but it makes this meal like so freaking good. So I definitely recommend you trying it out. So I'll show you what that is. This is the one that I'm using today. So off to the side while your chicken is cooking, you're going to want to get this prepared and get it cooked. And then you're going to add this after both items are cooked. You're going to add this into the chicken and mix it up all together. And trust me, it is so delicious. But I'm going to show you a couple other flavors of this brand that also work really, really well. Alright, other brands that work really well. If you want more of a mac and cheese type of fill, which is basically what this cheesy cheddar is. But another one that's really, really good to try this with making the chicken and then doing what I'm about to do is the buffalo chicken style. So there's a few flavors you can work with. You can even try a different flavor of the core brand, but they're usually like $2 or less at the store. Okay, so now that the side dish is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this right on top of the chicken, and then I'm going to start mixing the chicken and the noodles and everything together. So this is what it's going to look like when you pour it in. And then you're just going to kind of start mixing. Now the noodles, you'll notice, will start to turn since you put the tomatoes in. Just a little bit of a orangish, tomato-y type of look. And if you do, 2 chicken breasts, that's plenty of chicken for this meal. I'm a guy, I could eat this whole thing by myself, but my old 18-year-old dog, I share it with him. I give him a little bit, but this could easily be, feed 2 people, maybe even 3, possibly even 4 if you have children. So while this burner is still on, I'm still having it on because I wanted to render down them juices, give the macaroni that was in the side packet just a little bit more of a cook and a little bit more of a rest. But as you can tell, just in that bite, you know, just in that spoonful, there's plenty of chicken, there's tomatoes, there's red pepper, you know. So, and that's a big spoon. So, yeah. If you need to cook something that's freaking delicious, that doesn't take a whole lot of time, definitely try this recipe out. It is honestly really, really good. And if there's any other times you want me to show you how to cook something else, I also make shepherd's pie. I also make this new dish that involves stuffing and chicken and chicken gravy, also with some vegetables and stuff like that. Similar to a shepherd's pie, but oh my gosh, that is just so delicious. But yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that quick little tutorial. Something like that only costs a few dollars. Like I said, the noodle core thing is like $2 or less. You can get a couple breasts of chicken, even if it's the kind in a bag, that's even cheaper, for a few dollars. You can get a can of diced tomatoes or petite potatoes. I tend to like to go with the petite kind, and that's usually like $1. And then, red and green pepper if you like them, if you want to add them. Other than that, all you need is just your basic spices like salt, pepper, garlic, especially. You can add a little bit of onion powder or salt. And then, with chicken, paprika goes very well with it. So you can add a little bit of paprika to it, and that won't hurt anything. I am a big parsley fan, so I add a lot of parsley to things, especially if I make things spicy. To me, it seems like if I add parsley, it kind of tames that heat, but retains the flavor from, the whatever it is that's making it spicy. So, other than that, if you guys want to see some more cooking stuff, let me know. I'm also going to post this on my YouTube channel, but please go over to my YouTube channel and check out my other content. Don't just check out the video game stuff. I got other stuff other than that. I got music I made, I wrote lyrics for, and alien content. So just go over there, check it out, subscribe. I only have 60 subscribers, and I could really use some more. And so if you see something you like, go over and hit that thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And hopefully, if you guys try this meal, let me know, and let me know what you think, because it is really delicious. And yeah, if you like this video, let me know that as well. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna stop now, and hopefully you enjoy the meal.